Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Jose Sang, and this is a re-upload of my full shelf tour. Okay, so we're gonna start from the bottom shelf. So first we have Kare Kano, volumes 1 through 21, Love of Money, volume 1 to 5, Kill Me, Kiss Me, volumes 1 to 5, Model, volumes 1 to 7. These are some of the first titles that I added to my collection. Library Wars, volumes 1 through 15. So far, this is one of my favorite shoujo that I've read, and I cannot get enough of this. Cannot get enough of this series. We have Raw Hero, volumes 1 to 5. Ryoko, volumes 1 and 2. Cheongyang Yochon. This one, I'm actually working on getting the rest of these volumes, so I will get pretty soon. They will be in my next haul video. Next we have Golden Kamui. So far we only have volumes 4 and 5. I did order 1, 2, and 3, but those are still out of stock, so I haven't gotten them yet. Next we have Tokyo ESP, volumes 1 to 5. Livingstone. This is by the same author who did Dead Man Wonderland. I have volumes 1, 2, and 4. It is like almost near to impossible to find a 3 and it's been out of stock, so hopefully I'll be able to get that soon. Next is Parasite, volume 1 and 2, the Kondasha edition. I'm really no rush to get this. I enjoyed the anime, and I actually started reading it over again too. That's why the bookmark is still in here. But I put it down and I just haven't been able to get back to it. Eventually I will, and get the rest of those as well. Here we have Batum, almost the full series. I think there's only 3 volumes missing here. So I have volume 1. Also, I'm working on getting 2 and 3. That will probably be in my next haul video. And so I have 1, and then 4 to 6, 7 to 9. I'm missing 10 and 11, 13 and 14, and then I have everything else. I also want to try and get the Light volume 26 as well. I'll get that soon. It's on my list, but I'm in the rush to really get that. All right, so here we have Bakuman, volumes 1 to 13, and then 15 to 18. This is almost done. I haven't started reading it yet, but I have a feeling I'll like it, so it's here for when I'm ready to start. We have Merman in My Tub, volumes 1 through 7. I just need 1 more for this series, and I'll be able to have all of that complete. Limit, volume 1 to 6. And then here we have my Rurouni Kenshin all the way at the bottom here. I knew that when I started collecting that I would get all of these because it was just like such a huge part of my childhood. And then I heard about the mess with the author, and at that point I just started like purchasing used books just for the sake of my sanity. And yeah, so I was finally able to find a used volume of 28, because for a very long time that was the only one that I didn't have. So I officially completed this, and I have to admit it's a great story and characters that will forever be a part of my life. So there we go. Die Wergilder. As you can see, some of this is still in the wrap. I have not read this yet. So I have volumes 1 and 2 of this. Sunny, by Taiyo Matsumoto. I only have volumes 1 and 5. When I was like really interested in getting this series, it was out of stock, and I think they just got back in, but I just haven't gotten around to purchasing the rest of those yet. And then here we have Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal edition. It's a little out of sorts. I actually have not reorganized this since I changed the shelf around, but yeah, so I have volume 1 and then 6 through 16, and the rest of these are actually on the way, so they should be here for my next haul video. I have Captivated by You, Haru's Curse, and then we have Hinamatsuri, volumes 1 through 12, The Promised Neverland, volumes 1 to 20, Chainsaw Man, volume 1 to 10, and then Spy Family, volumes 1 to 7, Cowboy Bebop, volumes 1, 2, and 3, Demon Slayer here. We have volumes 1 to 7 and the Stories of Water and Flame. Togai no Nuchi, I have volume 1. It's been taking me forever to find volume 2. I missed out on a few eBay auctions to get the volume 2, and I'm just like, I know the series is out of print and it's Tokyo Pop, so they only did up to volume 6, but I also don't want to pay an arm and a leg for it, so I'm still holding out hope that I will get volume 2 of this. Next we have Kaiju number 8, volumes 1 and 2, and here we have Hell's Paradise 1 to 13. All right, next we have Marginal Operation, volumes 1 to 9, Jin, volumes 1 to 7. Still working on getting these. No rush. I'm in no rush for Ajins. Yeah. Next we have Trigun. We have Trigun Maximum, volume 1 and 2 of Deep Space Planet Future Gun Action. And then Trigun Maximum, volumes 1 to 14, with a few extras here that I'm probably gonna get rid of soon. And then we have Devil's Line. Absolutely love Devil's Line. Okay, so we are starting off our third row with number 6. This is upside down. And I have volumes 1 to 8. I'm just waiting for volume 9 to show up. We have Old Boy, volumes 1 to 7. Volume 8 is impossible to find by itself for a decent price, so I'm holding out for a good deal on that. Next we have I Hear the Sunspot. So I have the original, and then Theory of Happiness, and then I Hear the Sunspot Limit, volumes 1 to 3. I'm actually almost done with this. I had paused after reading volume 1 to wait till I got the rest of it. I just haven't gotten back to it yet, so we'll do that soon. Next we have Shujo Shimiz, Inside Marie, volumes 1 to 7. Yeah. Actually just finished reading, getting caught up with that, so it's on my mind. Next we have Descending Stories, volumes 1 to 5, and Asadora, volumes 1 to 5. Hey, look at that. Next we have Servant and Service, the 2 printed volumes, volume 1 and 2. Goodnight Punpun, volumes 1 through 7. And then Jujutsu Kaisen 0 and 1 through 15. We have Ikigami, volumes 1 to 8. I actually think I found 9 at my last trip out, and it hasn't gotten onto the shelf yet, so leaving that space. We have Boys Run the Riot, volumes 1 to 3. I'm still waiting on volume 4 to get here. It's been forever. We have The Witch and the Beast, volumes 1 to 6, and then My Androgynous Boyfriend, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Coming up next to My Androgynous Boyfriend is Absolute Boyfriend, volumes 1 to 6. We have The Boy and the Beast, volumes 1 and 2. I feel like there's one more in the series, The Boy and the Beast, but I really enjoyed the movie, so we have DN Angel, volume 1 to 13. Yu Yu Hakusho, volumes 1, 2, 5, and 9. We have Mars. Oh, this one's all mixed up. I haven't fixed it yet, but we have 1 to 10. I need to find 11, and then 15, and then A Horse with No Name is left back. For these, Mars was one of the first manga that I read. I read it online like forever ago, and I knew I had to have it in my collection. I'm still working my way up to getting all of it, but it's coming along, you know. Same for Yu Yu Hakusho. Big part of my childhood. I loved watching the series, and so I've officially started collecting it, and it's hard. It really is, but you know, as they come I shall find. An Absolute Boyfriend was what I read, was the second, was it the second? At the same time I read Mars was the same time I read Absolute Boyfriend. And yeah, though these two were the shows that, the manga that got me into watching dramas as well. I watched the Taiwanese drama for Mars, and then I watched the Japanese drama for Absolute Boyfriend, and that was the end of that. Next, we have Demon Sacred, volume 1 to 4. DVD. This is a volume 1 and 2. This is actually like very weird to me. For some reason, the volumes don't really match up at the spine, which kind of irritates me on the shelf. Next, we have Inyo Asano's A Girl on the Shore. We have White Blood. This is by Lena. I haven't started reading this yet, but I am excited for it. Hopefully I can get into it soon. And I just got volume 2, and that will be my next haul video as well. Next, we have the Book of Human Insects. Yeah. And wow, this is just like my Osamu Tezuka corner, isn't it? Yeah, I have Dororo, the omnibus version, and then we have Ayako as well. So here we have our 4th shelf, and we're starting on the right with Hotel Africa, volumes 1 and 2. We have Live Lessons with Yurimechi Onisan, and Drifting Dragons, volumes 1, 2, and 3. A Sign of Affection, volumes 1, 2, and 3. Saturn Apartments, volumes 1, 2, and 3. And then we have Heaven's Design Team, volumes 1 and 2. Blood on the Tracks, volumes 1 to 7. Still waiting on volume 8 to get in from Right Stuff. Left the space here for that. Next, we have A Silent Voice, volumes 1 to 7. And then Love of Kill, volumes 1 to 6. Go with the Clouds, North by Northwest, volumes 1 to 5. This is actually really good. I don't see a lot of people talking about this, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Somebody, I don't remember who I was watching. I'll probably input it somewhere, but they were saying that it was basically like the person was just the author was just using it as like a way to talk about Greenland. Are they in Greenland? Are they in Greenland or are they in Iceland? Let's see. I think it's Iceland. No, I think it's Greenland. One of them, one of those places. But actually, I really enjoy it because it's a good story, nice mystery happening as well, with a little bit of a fantasy element, and also you get to learn a lot about Greenland too. So I highly recommend this, and I can't wait for volume 6. So, Cherry Magic, volumes 1 to 3, and Perfect World, volumes 1 to 10 here. I absolutely love this show. I love the drama and the series, the manga, all of it. It's just so good. It warms my heart, and I can't wait to keep reading to see how it ends. Yes. All right, so next we have Happiness, another Shoujo Oshimi, volumes 1 to 10. And then we have For the Kid I Saw in My Dreams, volumes 1 to 7. 20th Century Boys, volumes 1 to 11. 21st Century Boys as well. And then we have MW, another Osamu Tezuka, and Something Is Wrong with Us, volumes 1 to 7. Coming up on the 3rd shelf over here, we have I'm a Wolf, but My Boss is a Sheep, and Dororo, the new version, I guess. volumes 1 to 4, Mars Red, volumes 1, and then Platinum N, volume 1, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9, Dye Dark 1, 2, and 3. Alright. This section I'll go over just a little bit more later, but off to the next row. Alright, so we're on our 5th row, and we're starting with Pluto, volumes 1 to 8. Blue Period, volumes 1 to 5. Watakoi, 1 to 5. The Way of the House Husband, 1 to 7. Gangsta, 1 to 7. I've yet to replace volume 8 that I ruined, so that space is there for now. And then we have Sweat and Soap, 1 to 10, because volume 11 is forever next to my bed, waiting for me to read until I find that I have the strength to get to it. So next we have Children of the Whales. Still waiting on volume 1, but we have 2 to 12. And then we have a loan version of Kinkyo's Used Books, volume 3. And then in the back here, we have My Boy, volumes 1 to 7, I think. 7. We have Esquisse. This one is a manhwa in Korean. And we have Miss Koizumi Loves Ramen Noodles, volume 1. Sakamoto Days, volume 1. And then Heavenly Delusion, volume 1. We have Dead Man Wonderland, volumes 1 to 13. The first physical set that I decided to collect. Next, we have Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad, volumes 1 to 12. Most of these were a very lucky find. For the longest time, I had volumes 2, 3, and 4, and I found a used bookstore that got a donation of the rest of the series. So I purchased 4 to 11 and was going to think about 1 and 12, and now they're gone. So here we are. I just need 2 more to finish this right here. Next, we have Downfall, Inyo Asano, Oku the Inner Chambers, volumes 1 to 12, 13, 14, and then 16 to 19. When I was purchasing this, I just completely forgot about volume 15 for some reason. The number just slipped my mind. So eventually that's coming. Next we have oh man, this volume 1 is also at my bedside. Solo Leveling, volumes 1 to 4. I have them in Korean. And then I have Real, volumes 4, 5, 7, 9, 12, 13, and 15 here. And then we have Dead Demons, Destruction. I also have volumes 1 to 5, and volume 1 is also on my bedside table waiting to be read. All right, Villain Saga 1 to 12. And then we have Ghost in a Shell, Death Note, the box set that I got a pretty good deal on eBay some years ago, just 1 year, actually, 1 year ago. And then we have Levius, first volume, and then Levius EST 1 to 7 here. And then here we have Vegeta holding up Beastar, volumes 1 to 16, and Beast Complex, volume 1 of Saint Young Men, volumes 1 to 4. Honestly, don't know where volume 1 of Fist of the North Star is. I feel like this is by my bedside too, on my list of things that I am reading. Erased by Kei Sanbei. And then here we have Bad Boys Happy Home, volumes 1 to 3, and then Jealousy, volumes 1 and 2. And in this corner, this is where I keep my incoming stuff. So everything for the month that I have purchased that is going to be in my monthly haul video is just kind of waiting on this shelf. That's what this designated shelf is for. So they haven't quite made it to their actual positions on the shelf yet, but they are here. So this has been my shelf tour. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.